Battlefield, I guess. Keep scanning for ships that are intact. I'm gonna have a look at this one.
Welcome back to JKP Rising. Today we're going to talk about possible Dead Space 4 Easter eggs within the new Visceral Games Star Wars game. Some people might be wondering, what are you talking about, James? Well, remember guys, in Battlefield Hardline was made by Visceral Games after they made Dead Space 3 because EA switched the team to different projects, and once again, EA is switching Visceral Games to a different project, which is now this new Star Wars game, which we'll probably see at this year's E3. And Visceral Games has been known to put Dead Space Easter eggs within their other projects like Battlefield Hardline, which is awesome because the developer obviously still cares about Dead Space and they love Dead Space so much that they bother to put Easter eggs within different projects relating back to Dead Space. Now in Battlefield Hardline we had a couple Easter eggs that really didn't give us anything for a Dead Space 4, but now the new Star Wars game is coming out, so I'm wondering if we're gonna get some Easter eggs that might just maybe, crossing our fingers, we'll get a Dead Space 4 teaser. So that Easter egg I just showed you was a marker on a multiplayer map in Battlefield Hardline. This next one shows Isaac Clarke on a sign, which is clearly a reference to the main protagonist in Dead Space. This next Easter egg is Lightspeed Boy that appears in Dead Space 2. This other Easter egg is pretty awesome where it shows someone playing the original Dead Space on a flat screen TV, and if you look around you can actually see all three copies of the main trilogy, Dead Space 1, 2, and 3. So these Easter eggs are just references. They don't really mean anything, they're just references to the original trilogy, which is very cool, but let's hope for the new Star Wars game we might see some make us whole again, hashtag Dead Space 4, hashtag JKP Rising in the new Star Wars game possibly. I know some people have mentioned, oh, they should put JKP Rising in a Dead Space game to make them like a resistance movement, like a poster where it says like join the resistance or something, join the movement. That would be pretty cool, but I mean if they do that I would be so honored, but that's not necessarily necessary. I would much rather see teases for the actual Dead Space 4 game. But if anyone from Visceral Games is watching this video, by all means feel free to include me, that would be awesome. And this is not the first time that a developer could possibly tease at a future project later down the line. Remember playing Halo 3 ODST back in 2009 where they teased Destiny? Back then Destiny was going to be a lot better than it is now, but granted they teased that game several years before it came out. 5 years before the game came out they teased it in ODST. Quick video everyone, we're more than likely going to see some Dead Space Easter eggs in the new Star Wars game. Crossing our fingers for some Dead Space 4 teasers. Let me know what kind of Easter eggs you think we'll see in this new Star Wars game. My name is James of JKP Rising. Subscribe for some more Dead Space videos. I'm actively covering Dead Space 4 as well as other games like BIOSHOCK 4, Metroid Prime 4, Halo, and Deus Ex. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you guys in the next video.